Hi, welcome back to the Hardscrabble Gourmet. I'm BenJaMun. I got another pasta dish for you this week, because you can never have too much pasta, right? This one is particularly economical. I'm basically doing spaghetti carbonara, but there are lots of variations on spaghetti carbonara. It basically means eggs and cheese. But the version I'm going to do is a really red-blooded American version. We're going to use a stick of butter or margarine, a little bit of milk, a few eggs, and Parmesan cheese from a can. It doesn't get any cheaper than this, and it's still great. And the way you top it off is you put a little crumbled bacon on the top, or my wife's favorite is after we have a baked ham, the next day I'll make this and put diced ham on the top of it. That's her favorite. But it's a great dish, won't cost you much. The money you save, I'd suggest you put it into a good green salad to serve with it. Anyway, let's get started.
Here's the ingredient list for today's recipe. First, put on your pasta water to boil. While the water's heating up, we're going to make the cheese sauce. You'll need a blender. You can do it by hand, but a blender makes it a lot easier. We've got a softened stick of butter or margarine that's been sitting out on the counter till it gets good and soft. We're going to add a half a cup of grated Parmesan, the kind you get in the can. We're going to add 1 egg now, and I'll add another egg towards the end. The egg is mostly just to emulsify the margarine and the milk and cheese together. Acts like a binder. Dissolves the oil into the liquid. Add our cup of milk. And at first we're going to start it on a slow speed. And you're going to get you a little plastic spatula and kind of work the stuff in towards the beaters. Kind of guide the chunks in there until they get chopped up. As they get a little more chopped up, increase the speed gradually. When you get it up to it's a pretty good beat and it's almost smooth, you'll want to toss in another egg. I don't have a camera shot of that, but it's kind of towards the end. When you're almost to the end, just add an egg, give it one more good beat, and you're done. We'll pull the blender up now. You know, I don't use this thing very often, and so rarely I forget how it works, so I have a little bit of a user error issue here. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Scrape off all that stuff off the beaters. You don't want to lose anything. It's good stuff, don't waste it. Next, we'll put our pound of pasta in to boil. We're going to want to cook this al dente, always al dente, to the tooth. Since my wife likes this recipe so much, I'll probably put in a little extra sometimes. You know it's a good recipe when it won't stay in the fridge more than a day or two. She'll eat this stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm lucky if I get a second chance to hit it myself. Push our noodles down in there, get them all limp. We'll boil that till it's done, come back, check it a few times. When the pasta's done, you're going to want to take it off the hot stove, drain it real quickly, and then bring it back and add your cheese mixture. I've still got the burner turned on, so there's heat on the bottom. Want to work pretty fast. Scrape in that sauce mixture and you're going to want to toss this pasta quickly. You're going to try to mix all that cheese and coat the pasta evenly. Since it's still hot, the cheese will melt and the egg in the mixture will get well cooked. Just want to work it really good till everything's hot and evenly distributed. Once we got that all good and goopy, we're going to put it in the serving dish. Remember, presentation matters. You don't just eat with your mouth, you eat with your eyes too. So presentation is part of it. The meal's much more enjoyable when it's presented well. Next, we'll give it a nice liberal dab of black pepper on the top. We'll follow that with some dried parsley. Just the warmth and the steam from the pasta will soften it, don't worry about it. Just kind of coat the top with parsley. Then we'll add our chopped bacon. As I said earlier, you could substitute a half pound of chopped ham for this. For my money, it's piggy meat. It should be smoked. The smoky flavor of the meat adds to the smokiness of the Parmesan. It's just a can't miss combination. I guess you could also use prosciutto or something like that too. Get it all even. Now there's nothing left to do but plate it up. This is kind of like the original mac and cheese, hard to beat. All you need is an ice cream salad, go along with it, and you got dinner. It's quick, it's easy, and it's very economical. Pasta carbonara. That's it. Join us again next week on Hardscrabble Gourmet. I'm going to have chicken enchiladas. See you then.
7 oceans, 7 heavens, there I learned your name. 7 lifetimes, poets love rhymes, and now I feel the same.